Hi everyone, thanks for coming back for another video. I have a few other videos of hauls or unboxings, but everybody look, I think this might be the most generous unboxing I've ever done. So my previous unboxings have been incredibly generous. I have a couple different ways that I try to get coupons, or I just earn them when I go grocery shopping or to the pharmacy. But I also have a Facebook group that people just post things for free that they don't need anymore. So I asked in one of the threads if anybody had some new or lightly used makeup. And boy, did I hit a gold mine, which, by the way, my shirt has cactuses on it, and cacti, and so does my earrings. And that's why my lipstick is green. I didn't mean for my eyes to be quite as gold as they are, but oh well. So background aside, you can check out other videos for some of that, but I ended up, for the third time, someone contacted me and said, hey, I have some other stuff that I'm not using. Do you want it? And I said, absolutely. She gave me a shoebox taped together, basically, because it was so heavy. Not everything's in it right now. It was super heavy and it was like overflowing with makeup, and a lot of this is high end. I could not believe the generosity of this person just trusting me to take some of her makeup, and it's holy crap. Like, there's 9 lipsticks in this haul, and I don't think any of them are under $20. This is stuff I would not be buying on my own normally. So for me to be able to try these brands and products, it just blows my mind. And I've been so happy I'd say last week or so, just digging into this and looking around. I wasn't able to film a surprise unboxing video for it, unfortunately. I'm literally going to be taking things out of the box, but is it an unboxing if it's not a surprise? I don't know. Maybe it's a haul. You decide. Tell me in the comments. So what I'm going to do is bring the items out one by one, and I have done a little research on them. So I wanted to do an unboxing and a declutter at the same time. So I'm going to decide in real time if I want to keep or not keep. Some of them I kind of have an idea already, but I'm going to put them right in the declutter pile over here. If they're not staying, and if they're staying, I will put them over here somewhere, and the boxes are over here. Sorry if the lighting's not good. It looks really good to me on camera, but then when I edited it in this same place the other day, it looked blue, so hopefully it's okay. All right, so I will kind of... First thing that came to my hand is Melt Cosmetics Blush. This is a very strong coral cream blush. This is absolutely staying in my collection. I love this. I've already used it, and I've already had a child just put it all over my face for fun. It was awesome. He had a great time. Anyway, Melt is cruelty-free. If something is not cruelty-free, I'm not going to go into the whole spiel. I've done it before, but you know, I'm going to use it up or give it to someone who can, and then make sure I state that they are still testing on animals, so that there's an awareness. Even though my platform is very small, I can maybe make that difference, and also just not repurchase it. So Melt is cruelty-free. Love the blush. Next item is a one size powder foundation. I act like I haven't seen it before, but that's just because I'm so excited about this. The person I'm picking up from, we can wear the same foundation colors. I think she may be a little lighter than me. I haven't actually met her. This is porch pickup. Nice and safe. Everybody knows where I am. I'm not going into anybody's house or anything like that. We just happen to be a very similar color foundation. However, foundation, all these products will be listed below. I have to be very careful with powder because my under eyes get very crinkly. So I did try this by itself. I liked it, and it was a match. But it did bring out the texture, so I'm gonna keep trying with that. Next. Okay, this one took some research. This is an Anastasia Beverly Hills pencil, obviously, dual end. One is supposed to be a matte highlighter and one is supposed to be a shimmer highlight. Typically, I don't like the ones that you have to sharpen, but I just really want to try this. I don't know that I'm going to like it, but, and I can't really swatch it because the skin colors are very similar, but I'm going to try. Next, oh, we have an amazing Huda Beauty sponge. It is sealed. I have a black one just like this. Sorry if you can't see it very well. I have one just like this. I would love to try this one. However, since it is sealed and brand new, I'm going to go ahead and donate this one. Next we have a NYX Jumbo pencil. Unfortunately, this is plastic, but you still have to sharpen it. I've been using white in the waterline a lot. This reminds me of the Wet n Wild multi-sticks. I have a video of all of those swatched. This just says eye pencil. It doesn't specifically say like eyeliner or eyeshadow, but I'm gonna try it. It may end up somewhere else eventually, but I need to try it for now because I want to see what those NYX products are like anyway. All right, another eye pencil. This is a Makeup by Mario eyeliner, and it's a nude color, tan color for light skin tones. I have something like this already, and I don't use it. So rather than have two of them, I'm gonna let this go to a good home. I sound like I'm adopting out like cats or something. Next we have a House Labs little clam palette here. Gorgeous. It's gonna take me a million years to like use it up, but it's just pretty, it's gorgeous to look at, and I haven't worked with House Labs before. I think is this Lady Gaga's brand? I definitely need to hold on to this one and use. All right, next is a Huda Beauty powder. This is a pink powder for baking. My texture on my face just gets enhanced when I put powder on it. And it's pink. It's called Cherry Blossom Cake Easy Bake. I kind of want to try it. Like I've opened it a couple times. It's very floral smelling, and it's got the cool like thing there. Oh my gosh, I can't close it. I want to give this away, but I also want to try it. However, I think I have another powder that I don't use, so maybe I'll swap those out. I'm putting it in between the boxes and I will decide at the end. Look, oh, I picked up two pencils, and that's, they're both Melt, what are they called? All Day, Everyday eyeliners. There is a silver and I think this is the black one. These screw up, I believe. False, they do not. These are cruelty-free, they're expensive. I really want to see how a silver would look with tight lining. I'm just getting into that. I'm not real great at it yet, so I just think it would be so cool to try the silver in the waterline. So definitely keeping both of these. Okay, I thought there was another eyeliner. This is a purple one of the same kinds. You know, I love purple. I love it. I hate that you have to sharpen them because then there's like plastic near your eye, but we'll see. This guy here. I opened this in the car. This is a brand I've never heard of. Polvo de Hadas. It'll all be below. Handaya. Called Magic Color Shine. Do I want to open it and show you? I wonder if it'll pick it up. All right, ready? It's a glitter bomb, I swear. The person who giving it away, oh my god, even closing it. Whew, I'll be breathing glitter for the next part of the video. This is supposed to be a highlighter, apparently. It's heavy, heavy glitter, and you can see how much came out just opening the thing. So I'm giving this away. Yeah, don't open it in your car. Okay, I picked up a palette by Makeup by Mario. Let me go ahead and show you the other one as well. So let me show you these side by side because this is kind of how I evaluated these. One of these I believe is a bronzer. It says Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer All Over Warming Complexion Tint. That's a lot of words, but that's what this one's supposed to be. However, it's basically my skin tone. So I guess it's a cream. I guess these run a little light. I mean, it's the color light, but usually there's a fair color too, so I don't know. But I decided to pass on this. This one I thought was like a similar thing, and it is Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin. It's Skin Perfector instead of Skin Enhancer. And there's 3 powders in here, but I am so confused. One is supposed to be a finishing powder. One is a highlighter. I forget what the other one is. It'll be listed below, but like, how would you only dip your brush in one unless your brush is a little brush and like a little brush for finishing powder or bronzer or whatever this is? I'm confused. It's also quite light. It's in the color light. It might be an accompaniment to the other one, but I decided to pass both of these on and let somebody else figure out what to do with them. All right, I have an IT Cosmetics setting spray. I have experimented with this. It's amazing. It seems to do really, really well. I believe they're cruelty-free, it might say on the package. If they're cruelty-free, I would purchase this again because I think I looked at it and it's like a medium price. I could be totally wrong. Affordable for me is like $15 is like the high end of affordable. Like ideally, like 10 to 12 or less is what I mean when I say affordable, and only a very few things in this are in that affordable range. But I'm holding on to this. There's also a cute little elf brush. Yeah. It says it's for putty primer application. It's got a little like scoop on this side, so you could scoop the putty primer out, or any of their putty products really. And then it's got a cute little like mini domed kabuki brush. I love this. The putty products for them I've used, but they don't work for me and my textured skin. I feel like I'm putting plastic on. But I know lots of people love it, so this exists that you can scoop it and then do that. All right, next is a She Glam interesting little thing. I had never tried She Glam before, and I was very confused when I opened it. And this was on it. Let's call it a mushroom. Yeah, we're just gonna call it mushroom shape. This was a major confusion, and turns out it's contour. It's a liquid contour. This would work as nose contour for me. I like the smell, and I just like the format. It's just unique and interesting, and I've never really reviewed She Glam products before, so I'm gonna hold on to it. It works as nose contour. We'll see if it works as anything else. I may give it away another time, but for now I'm gonna keep it. This guy. This had no writing on the packaging except some numbers down here and like some writing that is just humanly too tiny for anybody to read. And this is the product. It's this waxy thing. It's very much like a lip balm. This is by YSL. The person who gave it to me actually researched it for me to try to figure out what in the world it was. She said it was a sample as she was leaving Sephora or something. Do you know what this is? Because I'm still confused. Because some places are calling it a lip shine. Some places are calling it a lip balm. There's nothing on the package. The only thing we had to go on was this little like pink or red wrapper thing. So we know it's YSL. They aren't cruelty-free. That's kind of all we know. Because of the waxy texture and just kind of how blobby it gets when you put it on, I'm going to just use it up as a lip balm. That's just what my decision is with that. So I'm not going to pass that on to anybody else because I spent a long time trying to figure out what I would even do with it, so I'm going to do it. All right, there were 2 perfumes in this haul. One is by Armani and one is by Kilian. Surprisingly, the Armani one I actually liked, so I'm gonna hold on to that one. The Kilian one, I really don't want to spray it right now, but I have to, I guess. It smells like if a flower was made of chemicals. Yeah, it's like flower alcohol. I don't like it. The Armani one, there's not much left. I'm just gonna use it up. They're not cruelty-free, so, and I'm not really a perfume person. Also, these perfumes are super expensive. I'm gonna spray this one on me so that I can actually smell that instead of this one. But I'm gonna keep it, use it up. Not gonna repurchase. I think one of them is like $200 or something. I was like, what? All right, we have a Laura Mercier liquid blush, which I've never tried. Tinted moisturizer blush. I like the color. I have tested that. I've only vaguely played around with it a little bit on my cheek just to make sure it would show up, but I will be experimenting with that. I'm looking forward to seeing how that works. In other blush news, this was another product that I had to figure out what in the world it was. Is it upside down? Oh. It says it's a blush oil. Huh? So after some heavy research on this product too, it's one of those pH color changing like formulas that it's supposed to be a different color for each person or something. At this point, we all kind of realized that that's not exactly how it works. It, you know, it's probably more like temperature, and I don't know if it actually indicates pH or whatever, but it's clear until it turns whatever color pink you are going to make it turn. First of all, I don't want a oil blush. It does turn pink here. I will put it on my hands and show you that it, we'll see if it shows you that it does turn pink. So I'm just kind of swiping it here. There's a little bit of a pink tint even now. So that's where I put it. I'll show you in a few minutes. Why would you want an oil on your face? And why would you not want to know what blush color you're putting on? I mean, we usually color coordinate pretty well, right? Or like try to. So I can't imagine wanting a product that you're like, well, we'll see what color it turns into. I don't know. I'm just like, I don't get it. It's probably why she didn't want it either. I'm gonna give this to somebody else. It's fun. Like, you can see it turning a different color already. But just not for me, so somebody else will give it love. Next, we have a Petite and Pretty mascara. Now, mascara is supposed to be good for only 3 months. I don't know when this was opened, and I don't know who used it. The brush is very spiky and plastic, but I'm actually going to toss this. I'm not going to give it to anybody because I don't know if it's sanitary or not. I'm not judging anybody who used it previous, but I just don't know how old it is, so just deciding to pass on that one completely. Right, a couple skin products. This took me forever to figure out. It's Glossier. It's called a Stretch Concealer, and it is a cream concealer pot. Haven't really played with it very much. It's a close enough match that I could use it. Glossier is cruelty-free, and they're not the most expensive, I think. Could be totally off. There was a lot of products to research, so they're kind of all blendy in my brain right now. But I'm interested in this, and I want to see if this will work. I could really use a better concealer under my eye. So yeah, I'll give it a try. Okay, and then there were 2 surprise foundations in here. Both are expensive. First one is Makeup by Mario, which I believe is cruelty-free. It's called Surreal Skin. It's a little thin, believe it or not. It matches though, and I want to keep working with it to see if I can get it to work. I think this is going to be like I don't know what foundation to use today. I don't really care, so let me just throw this on real quick. I used to have an Almay one that was like that. It was like, well, it's a good match just for a real quick application. I think that's what this one's going to be for me. But it's just fun to try, you know, the products from different brands that I wouldn't normally get. So this is a keeper. The other one I have a conundrum with, a little bit. This is a Pat McGrath foundation. Okay, it's called Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. It's $70. She let me have a $70 foundation. I don't know if she bought it full price or what the situation is. Sometimes you get those subscription boxes and then you only use half of it or something, but I tried it. It's amazing. It hurts me to say that because they're not cruelty-free. Also, I don't think it's worth $70. Would I pay $40 for it? Maybe. If it was safe for animals. It's just, I don't even know if I should talk about it, but it's like, it goes on it feels very thin, but then it just creates this like soft boundary on your face. My texture does shine through a little bit, but I need to get a little better at the skin prep. I'm keeping this. I will use it up. I hate that I like it so much. I really do. Because normally I'm like, the high-end stuff, I'm like, this is not worth what it costs, and probably 99% of this box is like that. Even if I like the products, like, they don't have to be so expensive. I don't know. I'm not an economist or whatever. This was included. This is incredibly generous. I was thrilled to be able to try it. It matches. I'm going to use it up. Not going to repurchase at $70, but I mean, it's good. It's good. I never would have tried this on my own. So thank you. Let's put some pressure on this company. They do make good products. Mostly the cruelty-free problem is caused by them selling their products in countries that require animal testing. It's not necessarily that they are somewhere in the background with animals at the lab. You know, it's like if they try to sell it, particularly in China, I've heard, they require it to be animal tested. But that means you test on animals. People give you money. You're gonna test on animals. That's not fair. But it's a really good foundation. Next, we've got some skincare. This is DHC Makeup Primer. Velvet Skin Coat. Don't know anything about the brand. I don't use primers that much, but I'll try it. Next, we have an Ilia Lip Wrap Reviving Balm. So it's a lip balm, and it's expensive, I believe, when I looked it up. And it's that typical like lip chapstick like tip. However, oh, by the way, this is the blush now. It's been like at least 5 minutes. So it's very pretty, but you can see like the shiny like oil. Problem with this is it smells like shit. I can't smell anything but the perfume now that I sprayed on myself. But I did try it, and I don't like the smell. So why would I want to, like, when I use lip balm, it's like, oh, I want something to feel like nourishing and comfortable. And if I'm smelling something unpleasant, I don't know. So let's pass this along. Okay, we have another 2 Glossier products. This one is rosebalm.com Universal Skin Salve. It definitely smells like roses. It is very strong, but I'll use this up quickly, like as a hand cream or something. It's supposedly safe for anything on lips, cuticles, elbows, on your friend, anywhere that needs some love. You can figure that out. And then lastly, we have a Priming Moisturizer Balance Oil Control Gel Cream from Glossier. It says massage into your face for lightweight hydration. So, okay, I could do that. Included in this haul were 9 lipsticks, and I don't even think any of them were below $20. First of all, there is an Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick called Petal. I've heard of this one before. I don't think I'm going to swatch them all for you right now. All of these are kind of a nude or pink leaning color, so I'm going to have to figure out where to file them in my little box. I really like this. It stays on really well. I believe they're cruelty-free. So this is a definite keep for me. Next, a new brand to try. I had to research this, how to say it. It's apparently called Give. The X is supposed to be like an I, because Gwen Stefani used to put an X for an I in her name or something. It's hella confusing, but it's a lipstick. Does it bother you that, like, if you, like, you can put it so that the word isn't together, so, like, I have to change it so that the word is together? Is that just me? It's a very similar lipstick to the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. I don't know what I just said there. Stomp Box is the type. Never tried her brands. It's okay. Like this particular one is just okay for me. But I want to get to know her brand a little bit better, so I'm going to hold on to that one. There's one by Freck Beauty. I did a little video on a product of theirs called Cheek Slime not long ago, which was like, why would you call it that? The only marker on here that it's Freck Beauty was this little F. It's a narrow, like coral kind of lipstick. I'm gonna hold on to it. It's a little streaky, but it's cruelty-free, and I do use those oranges a lot, especially in the fall. So I'm gonna hold on to that one. That's 3 out of the 9. Then we've got Lawless, which I've never used before. This is called Juicy Watermelon, and it is a plumping balm. Is it a balm? Plumping lip smoothing tinted balm stick. Yes. This color is super fun. It's very sheer, and it is, I don't know if it's plumping, but it definitely tingles like it's plumping. So I get all tingly when I try it. But it's just kind of fun if you want a little oomph in your lip balm, I guess. I don't know. So I'm going to hold on to that one. The last 5 are all Pat McGrath lipsticks. Each of these is like $30. Holy crap, that's a lot of money. And she gave them all away to me? Thank you so much. I have a lip thing on the outside that some of the Wet n Wild ones have. So somebody thought I was buying these expensive lipsticks one time when it was actually like a $3 Wet n Wild lipstick. Let me show you what I have, and I'll explain what I'm doing with them. There were 2 that came in. There was one that came in a box and one that didn't come in a box, but they were both basically the same packaging. This one is called Skin Sane, and it's called a Blitz Trance lipstick. This one's called Lady Stardust. Oh, and it's also a Blitz Trance lipstick. This one was a little more matte than this one. This one's just like slightly shinier, but I had trouble like having it show up on me. Whereas the other one was a little more matte, but it, you know, you can see how similar those colors are, but it showed up. So I'm gonna keep this one and pass this one along. Another one with the lips, just doesn't have glitter on the stick, and it's called Nude Venus. This one was another one that, it was fine, it's shine. It's a shine for sure. I just wasn't really seeing it do anything on my lip. So I decided to pass on this one as well. This pink glittery lips one is a pink glittery, balmy kind of topper. CoverGirl makes a exhibitionist lipstick just like this. But it smells good and it's fun, so I'm gonna hold on to that one. The last one is a Pat McGrath gloss. It's really nice. It's really nice. Pink, not too pigmented, but it feels nice going on. It smells like a bakery. It's called Divine Rose. But it tested on animals. And finally, let's talk about eyeshadow. Now, eye and lip products are my favorite. There are 6 eyeshadow palettes in this haul and 1 topper. I didn't know that was happening. I had no idea what was going to be in it. I did not know it was going to be this large. I did not know it was going to be this generous. I'm just blown away. But let me show you the eyeshadow. The topper is by Natasha Denona, and it is a duochrome, like certified duochrome topper for your eyes. It's called Burnt Terracotta / Green, and that's definitely the colors that you can see. I wouldn't call it burnt terracotta. It's more like a goldy pink with the green shimmer. I've been wanting to try something very much like this, and I thought it was that brand when I first saw it. It's not, but it's similar. So again, it's something I never would have been able to purchase, so I'm really excited about that. Next is a little Melt Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, which I've never tried their eyeshadow. It's a Zodiac palette for Air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Sorry, I got it a little dusty. It's basically a quad of like corals and a quad of purpley shades. That last one looks white on camera, but it's purple. It's like a very light purple. These are fantastic. This is the blush now. It's a little bit darker, but it took that long to show up. Anyway, but these shadows are awesome. I can't remember if I recorded with it or not, but I'm keeping this one. The next one is by Hip Dot, and I'd never tried Hip Dot eyeshadows before. Look at this palette. Oh my gosh. It's gorgeous, and it goes on with one swipe. I'm going to be doing swatches of all of these eventually. I think this is my favorite of the bunch. I love it. I love it. We've got another Hip Dot one and a Play-Doh collaboration. This pretty much looks like what you'd expect a Play-Doh palette to look like. Yeah. They're pretty good. There's some pretty heavy glitters in here. It's more nostalgic for me than needing these colors. I have these colors in other places, but it's really cute. It's nostalgic. It's cruelty free. I'm gonna play with it, and we'll see. Play with it. Play-Doh. That wasn't intentional. It's so cute. The next one is another very nostalgic collaboration. It's the My Little Pony palette. Oh my gosh. My Little Ponies were my life and my childhood. I have them all over my room still. Like, so nostalgic, so perfect for me. Let me show you the inside. Womp womp. Does this scream My Little Pony to you? These swatch a little more blue than they show up as. There's purple and there's some peachy, orangey colors, but there's like 3 like creamy whites, which yes, some of the ponies were that, but where's the green? Where's the like brighter colors that the My Little Ponies were, you know, made in? So kind of disappointed. This is by ColourPop if I haven't said it. Little disappointed with that. Also, my gripe is that the ponies on the front are not the ponies that the colors are named after. And the ponies that the color names are don't match the colors. Like Blossom is pink. Actually, that one's fine. The first one, yeah, Butterscotch. Butterscotch is yellow, and it's a matte white. When I swatch this, I'm going to bring the ponies out that I have that match some of these names and show them to you. Like Twilight. Twilight is a powdery purple, and it's like a black in here. I don't know. It's not consistent throughout the theme. But I'm going to put it on my shelf and just look at it because it's just so perfect for me. So thank you. And another amazing, generous one is this Huda Beauty palette. Rose Gold palette remastered. I guess they made a couple of these. Very expensive palette. I love how they, instead of the clear paper, they put a print on it. These are buttery. These are gorgeous. Some of them are a cream texture. Some of them are more like a powder. I have all these colors pretty much, but I want to try this formula for a cohesive look a couple times at least. So for now, I'm holding on to this. I believe the same person gave me the Mercury Retrograde palette as well, and now I have this one, and they're too expensive for me. So I like looking at it. I can't wait to like swatch the whole thing at once. And finally, the last item in the unboxing is an eyeshadow palette by Pat McGrath. I don't believe this particular one is made anymore. From what I could tell, it looks like they may have sold it for around $50. It's called Mothership Without the Valves, Rose Decadence. Give a guess how many eyeshadows are in here. And let's say it's $50. Just give a guess. How many eyeshadows you get for $50? The answer is 6. 6. That's it. That's the whole palette. All of this bulky packaging. Hi, I know, it's ridiculous. My cat thinks so too. 6 colors. And I mean, I'll do a price comparison. Here's Huda Beauty versus this one. I'm giving this away. I kind of understand why the original owner wanted to give it away. I don't know. I'm passing it along. Somebody's going to be really excited about this today. I love eyeshadow. I wanted to keep it and just try it, but I'm like, what, like I can't, I'm not excited about it. You know, I'm not like excited to go and use it. So Somebody's gonna get this as a gift today. I can't wait to see who ends up taking the makeup that I'm giving away. I have a family gathering later on today. We have a big diverse family, so different skin tones and different products. I know they're going to go to some really good homes and people that probably couldn't afford this makeup either. So this unboxing, this haul is really going to be reaching a wide audience. That's the unboxing. I cannot believe how generous that was. Thank you so much to the person who gave it to me. Yeah, expect some swatch videos of these eyeshadow palettes soon. What am I gonna do with this? Hey, so I grabbed the powder that I was thinking about swapping out. It's this one. It doesn't screw on or anything, it just has a lid and it always gets really messed up in there and heavy, and then powder goes everywhere. So I really don't use this. I really don't use this one, and I'm not really like excited to use it, to try it. Certainly not going to use it up. So I'm going to give this one away. I'm going to hold on to this one because it's more exciting in my brain. I think I'm going to try to do a video where I bake and show you how bad it makes my under eye look. So that's the final verdict on this one. So I'm going to get some shots of them in the containers so that you can see how much we're giving away. So here's the stuff from this haul that I'm giving away. This bag I'm giving away as well. I decided to let go of an eyeshadow palette. It's just all like hot pink, and I have a ton of hot pink. I don't need that much hot pink, so I'm giving it away. Here's the stuff I'm keeping. Oh my gosh. I'm just blown away. I cannot wait to use a bunch of this stuff. Oh, so generous. It's what I'm keeping for now. We'll see what I reach for, or you know, what works, and stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching this haul. I was just blown away by it. I can't wait to dig into these products. I can't wait to swatch them all for you. I can't wait to incorporate them into my routines. I feel very privileged to have such expensive things and for such a generous person to be handing them out. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope I filmed everything that I needed to film, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye. Yeah, I can't breathe glitter like that every time. Okay, let me show you these both by themselves. Both by themselves? So let me show you both. What was I gonna say about it? I was interrupted. I mean, it's like somebody, you know, giving you a ball gown from the Emmys or something. I don't know what I'm talking about. Lots of hand wavy things happening. I need a box. Another box. Maybe put that clip at the end. I don't know. Anyway, let me do that again. Next we've got... Actually, I wasn't gonna go on a rant. It's a little light for me, but it would work. Yeah, it would work at... That has nothing to do with the other. I hope my olive green isn't horrible. 7, 8. How do I lose the lipsticks? I've heard of it. I believe the same person gave me the why can't I ever say that one? I know, it's silly. I love you. I'm talking to the camera. A little bit longer. Let me know. Shh, almost there. Give me 5 minutes. There's powder all over my lap. I'm gonna